Oyo State. And Okeogun, in terms of population, Ibadan has the largest because they have like 52%, where Ogun has like 37 or 38. I'm not very sure. But if you look at the area of coverage, we are talking of the half of Oyo State. So, which means that if you leave Ibadan now, you can travel as much as like 2, 3, or 4 hours. You will still be in Okeogun. So, meaning that the seat of power, you can see the distance of the seat of power between Ibadan and Igbeti. It's not less than 4 hours. It could be more than 4 hours at times. So what I'm saying is that having faulted the claim of those who are from Oyo Central, I still want to re-emphasize the fact that the people from that zone, Okeogun zone, they have been marginalized over the years, and it's not out of play to at least allow them to have a bite on the governorship of Oyo State 2019.
I would take questions, please.
To speak as my name is Patrick Apple.
Okay.
Right from Newspaper Online. So, the first question is about the Okeogun issue. Those who have faulted the agitation from Okeogun will tell you that why raise the sentiments? Why don't you just produce a candidate, go for the primaries? If you win the primaries, you go for the main election, and if you win, all well and good. How will you respond to that that position? Then secondly, the issue of constituency projects. There has been calls for the scrapping of constituency projects so that lawmakers can focus on the business of lawmaking. And of course, you remember that the constituency project was one of the reasons why there was the issue of pardoning in the past, the last election, even in this present budget too. So what would you say about that? Do you support the idea of scrapping the constituency projects so that lawmakers can really focus on that job, and then people will stop judging the performance of lawmakers on what they're able to do instead of what the laws that they make?
Thank you very much. Patrick, to your first question, if you look at the issue of agitation for governorship, it's not limited to Oyo State. And if you go to Ogun State, you have the same thing happening between the people of Yewa and if you go to Osun State, our neighbor here, you will notice that over the years, what they do in Osun is to rotate. You know, if a senatorial district produce the governor now, it will be the turn of the next at some other time. That is justice and that is fair play. If you say that we should just go there and contest and try our chance, you are not being fair to us. Because if you look at the population, I've told you earlier, like 52% of the population of Oyo State, Ibadan takes 52%, Ibadan alone. And the problem with Ibadan is that it is not indigenous of Ibadan that are that 52%. Hardly will you find any village in Oyo State that do not have relatives of their families in Ibadan. So what we are saying is that it is natural that some people will feel marginalized at any point in time. If you look at the issue of the case of Nigeria, if we want to continue voting in Nigeria, there is no ethnic group that will win the Hausa people. There is no way you can win the Hausa people. In terms of population, they have the strength, the political strength. For example, they have not less than how many states do they have? Is it not 19? They have 19 states. And if you look at the population, you can't compare the population of the North to any part of the country. So if the North want to insist that they will produce the governor at every point in time, that is a matter of voting, let the people go and contest. There is no way we can have peace in Nigeria. There is no way a Yoruba man can win an election in Nigeria. If your thinking is what we should apply in Nigeria, you understand it now. But the other people at times, they concede to other ethnic group. They are in the same party. They will just say that we zone the presidency to the southwest. What they are saying is that they give us an opportunity. They will still be the one that will vote to elect our person. And that is what we are saying in Oyo State. If it is a game of number, they will always win our people from Okeogun. Because Ibadan people, they have more than half of the population of Oyo State.